What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Messy Desk Daily Vlog with Scooter Roth. I am Scooter Roth, of course. So anyway, what I do is I talk about a little bit about what's on the agenda today. So Mondays are always going to be a recap of the weekend that we just had. So I got to do a senior prom for Wayne Hills High School on Thursday. So congratulations to the class of 2019. Friday I got to do a session. So a temple session for one of the bar mitzvahs that I did on Saturday, and then Saturday I did two events. So I did a bar mitzvah during the day, and then I did another bar mitzvah at night, and then Sunday I did an all-day wedding on a boat called the Mashulu Restaurant in Philadelphia. So it was a nice busy weekend anyway. So Mondays are always about going through those events. So I make job tasks for each one of those events that we just did. You can click here for information about the job tasks that I do. I go through all the receipts and log those receipts into my CRM, which is Tave. I also make sure I recharge my batteries. I make sure I upload and back up all the photos from the memory cards. And also, I go through what happened with this past weekend. So, on this past weekend was the epic failure, once again, of this Godox Propac PB960. So the problem that I'm always having is I always happen to get a new cord. This is my third cord now, and it's broken already. And the problem that I keep having with this is that, so what it is that if you're familiar with these things, they link up to your flash here. So that you would punch it in right here. Anyway, so you would wear this type of thing. It does have a hook on the back. And you would wear this on your waist, or if you have a equipment belt like I have. I'm not wearing my equipment belt now. But anyway, you keep this somewhere down here. And then you would attach it to the flash here. Let me back up so you can see me. So what it is that you would attach it here, and then you would basically be shooting here, and you would keep it plugged in. But the problem is that this cord doesn't have a whole lot of too much tension on it. It doesn't have a whole lot of room to play. And when I'm out there doing events, I'm in the middle of the dance floor, especially for Mitzvah Mayhem. I'm out there in the middle, especially on a Hora. So I'm hardly ever keeping the camera just at this level. Usually I'm up here trying to get above crowds and shooting down, you know, so I'm always like stretching this cord. There's not a whole lot of room here. So that's what happened once again is, so this is the piece that goes into the actual camera part, right? And this is supposed to be attached, but it ripped apart. So at some point, while this was flashed in there, at some point it just kind of ripped because it's just doesn't have a whole lot of room to play. So now, let me leave that there. So I also have a AA battery one. So this one is actually a Canon brand battery pack, and this one is just way too much slack here, you know. So it's either so much to the point where when I'm out on an event like this, so this is again the part that would attach to the flash. So this one, it's still actually this Canon one still actually works though. So what I'll do is I'll take off this Godox one here. It's a tight freaking belt. There you go. So this is the kind of thing, it does have a pack, but you can just slide this in your pocket. And slide my chair out of there. You can see how much room you got to play. So I like having a little bit of flexibility, but this is even too much slack. I wish there was like a go-between. So the Godox is really tight, and this Canon one is just almost too much to the point where this is getting caught on people. You know, if I got this on an event, this is like on a chair. This gets caught so many different places. But it still gives you a lot more play to work with. So I'd much rather have this than having the tight cord that's on the Godox. So that's my big learning lesson of this past weekend, is either only attach this to the external flash that I'm keeping off camera. So usually I have one or two flashes that are to the left or right of the DJ's booth, and you can just sit back and have that, and that just be stationary, so that it's not, the cord isn't being taut, so it's not, I'm just not going to use this on me. So that's the only problem I would say with this Godox, is the fact that the cords that they make for it are just a little bit too tight. There's not little too, there's not a whole lot of play with it as with the Canon cord that I just showed you. So that's a learning curve, so I'm going to have to go get another cord for it and just kind of only use it for off-camera flash. So anyway, that's the big learning lesson there. So I'm going to go charge up the batteries. I start backing up all the memory cards, do the job task sheets. I take all the receipts, I log them into Tave, and that's basically how Mondays go. So thank you for watching. Keep an eye on us. So Monday through Friday, I'm going to try to do a quick daily vlog of what I have on the agenda of that day, what I have to work on. That's going to be a little bit different than just your regular photography EDU about taking photos or events or things like that. This will be just kind of the day-to-day business back-end stuff. So thank you for watching. Click subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow.